Hi, I'm George Pearson, and we'll be doing Minecraft banners and then some printing on Minecraft banners as well. And if you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to share. Also subscribe. I do at least one Minecraft video a week, plus other stuff, other training on Photoshop and Photoshop Elements and sometimes Corel Draw as well. Okay, let's get to it. Minecraft banners are real easy to make and simple to put patterns on as well. Just a few things that you need to know on how to do this. First off, you have to have the right materials set to go. I have a bunch of banners and then some patterns down below for those banners. The basics on making a banner is you need some wool and you need some sticks. Pretty straightforward stuff. Let's see how that one is done first. We'll start off here at the crafting table, and in here to do a basic banner what you need is to have some wool across top up here, just like that, 6 of those, and then one stick right down there, and that gives you a banner. There it is. Different color. Let's just go ahead and do another color in here. I'll put a stick right here, and let's do some cyan up here. There we go. And here's our cyan banner. Now to get colored wool, it's real easy. All you have to do is get your dye from flowers or from a Squid ink sac, things like that. You can get all of your different colored dyes. Some dyes require mixing with other dyes to get the other colors, but it's all pretty easy to get a lot of dye. Now you need a lot of dye to do these patterns, so make sure you have enough ahead of time. The other thing you need is a loom, and that's also easy to make. Just take some string in here, a couple of string just like that, and then some planks right down there, and that gives you a loom. Once you have that set, you have your loom, you have some banners, and you have some dyes. We're all set to go. We'll start off with some real easy ones here. There's just straight colored banners down there. We just saw how to do those. Let's do this one here. Now I like this kind of a look. I have one here and I have one over here. They look kind of like pleated curtains, and that's what I use that for. I have some curtains down there and I have some curtains up here on the two sides of this window. They make real nice looking pleated curtains. Look, let's see how that's done using the loom right there. Let's open that up, and we'll start off by placing our cyan banner right there. Now over here, you place your ink. I'll take this blue dye right there. Here's our blue dye. And then you get all these different patterns in here. And the way these work, the white part is your dye color and the dark gray is your banner color. So I'll click on that one. You can see it over here. That's what we'll get. We'll get a banner color in here and then the dye right down there. For this one, let's choose that pattern here. It's just a striped pattern. It gives us light and dark stripes. And that gives you a new banner right down here. To add more of these, you can add up to 6 patterns stacked one on top of another, and that's where we get our fancy looks from. Take this one down here and just drag it up and put that up here, upper left hand corner, into the loom again, and now we can add a second pattern on top of that one. For this one, for my window curtains, I'll just use the cyan dye in here, and then we'll scroll down to the bottom, and way down here we have these 2 gradients. Now again, the white part is your dye color and the dark part is the banner. So we'll use this one. So we have the cyan at the top, and then it fades out into our existing banner down here. Now if you're finished, just take this and bring it down into your inventory and you're all set to go. Okay, let's just put this one right there. There we go. Let's do our next one now, easy one, and that's this guy right over here. And this uses another trick. Okay, back to the loom. For that one, we need a lime banner, so I'll just put that right there. And we need a color in here. We're going to be going for a blue color at the bottom. Let's go for a green instead of that lime. Let's do a green color this time. A little different, and I want to have this fading down. So there is the existing color. That's your banner color, is the dark part, and your dye is the bottom, or the light part. So that gives us a nice little gradient in here, gradient banner. Okay, let's take that one, put that up there. Let's get this green dye out of here. Now I'm going to be putting that face on that. Let's just grab a black dye here. And down here, we have these banner patterns. And notice we have 6 of these down here. There's a creeper charge, skull charge, flower charge, the globe. Here's our flower charge again. Here's a thing. Now the thing and the flower charge, you can make both of these. If you're in survival mode, you can actually make those. I'll show you how to make those in just a little bit. The other ones you'll have to gather. Now if you're in creative mode, you can just get those out of the inventory. But if you're working in survival mode, you'll find those on occasion in treasure chests, or you can trade for those. They'll occasionally pop up with traders as well. But we want the creeper charge. So let's take that and drop that in there. There we go. And that gives us that creeper face, and there's that banner. Okay, let's go ahead and put this one up on the wall. I'll just stick that one right there. There we go. There's our creeper kind of fading out to dark at the bottom. Okay, those are pretty easy, pretty straightforward, as we can see there. Let's now look at a fancier one. And the ones across the back, we'll do just this first one over here. These are all patterns that I found on Pinterest. If you just do a little search on Pinterest, there's lots of great patterns, and most of those you can do here in Minecraft. I'm working in the Java version of Minecraft, and most of these will work in the Java version. Now, the reason why I'm saying most is that Java only allows you to put 6 patterns one on top of another. This one over here requires all 6 patterns. This requires all 6 patterns. So if it needs more than 6, you won't be able to do it. So if you find a pattern on Pinterest, just take a look at how many steps it takes to do it. And if it's more than 6 steps, then you won't be able to do that particular pattern. Okay, see how this one is done here. Kind of complicated, but has a great look, great squid look to it. Let's go back over here to the Loom, right click, and this one starts off with a red banner. Put one right there. And we'll do some ink, of course, get our orange dye. There it is, orange dye. And you want this one right here. So the triangle at the bottom, the white part, that will be the dye color, and the dark part is your banner over there. So I'll click on that, and here is that new first stage on this banner. Okay, let's take this new banner and put it up in the Loom like that. And then let's take this orange dye, get this out of here, and we'll grab our red dye, and let's now do this stripe. Same thing that we used for that curtain, and here's our stripes. So this gives us kind of these stripe things happening in here. It's kind of interesting. Let's take this one now, so our next step. You can see there as I roll over that, I see the 2 steps that I've done. The red banner is the original one, and then the orange chevron, and then the red pally pattern. Okay, let's go ahead and put that up here. There it is. And now, let's get this out of the way. We'll switch over to white. And on the white, you want that one right there. Just puts a white line right across the middle. Again, take this new banner. See, there's all the steps. Take this banner, place it up here. We're going to be switching back over to the orange dye. There it is. This time I'll come down a little bit, and there's this pattern right there. Bring on that one, and that gives us that kind of squiggly outside, which helped build the main shape for the squid, and this will become the eyes in here next. Okay, let's take this one, move that up here, get that dye out of the way. We'll switch back over to the red dye, and then grab that one right there, kind of a circle in the middle. Puts a circle right there, and that gives us those eyes. Okay, we're almost done. Let's take this banner, move it up here, and switch back to the orange dyes. And this time we want this one right here. So it's kind of a framer on the outside. Click on that one, and that puts the frame in, and that finishes off the look for the squid banner. Now this uses all 6 steps, the original banner, and then 6 overlays, 6 pattern overlays. Just bring that down. I'll stick it right there. There we go. So pretty complex. We can get some real nice looks on that. Didn't want to do that. There it is. Let's just put this one right there, and we'll see how that looks. There it is, 3 nicely printed banners. Now you can use banners in all kinds of different ways. You can put them on walls, obviously. You can put banners like this if you want to, just right onto the ground like that. You can even stack them on top of other things. If we look out the window over here, I have a banner sitting there on a fence post, giving me a bit more height on that banner. Also notice that banners will come in at angles. Let's put one here, and I'll put one over here, and let's put one over here. So they come in at different angles depending upon the angle that you're facing the banner. Let's just get those out of the way. So loads of fun, real easy to use, as you can see here. And again, a lot of stuff that you can do. It just takes a bit of creativity on knowing the basic layout or patterning for the pattern, basic steps, and you can find all this kind of fun stuff on real fast Pinterest search, and you'll find a lot of those. Okay, now I said I'd be showing you how to do these things down here. We have the thing. Let me just get a banner up here so you can see what this looks like. And let's take a blue. That'll work. Okay, there's that thing. We can make that one. And we also, I'll leave that there. We also can make a flower, which is that. I'll show you the flower. Pretty straightforward on that one. Let's just get these out of the loom. Okay, so go over here to the crafting table. And for the flower, all you need is a piece of paper. You need a sheet of paper. And that's right there. And then you need an oxeye daisy. And that gives you that flower charge, that flower banner pattern. To do the thing look, it's the same basic layout, paper over here, but here you need an enchanted apple. And that gives you that other one. So it's pretty easy to make those two different patterns. Anything else, if you want any of these other patterns, you're going to have to find those in treasure chests, or if you are working in creative mode like I am right now, just go down here to the miscellaneous and scroll down, and you find your patterns are right down there at the bottom of the miscellaneous section. There it is, inside of the creative mode. Okay, so there you go. That's how to make banners. That's how to print on banners. That's how to make your Loom and use that. And one of those things that can really add a lot of fun into an environment by putting on these banners. Adds a lot of color, I think, into the overall look of your walls, or even flags for outside. There you go. Okay, so that's working with banners and printing on banners in Minecraft. And don't forget, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, and also, of course, share. That really helps out my channel quite a bit by clicking on like and also clicking on share. Also, make sure that you subscribe. I do at least, again, one of these videos every single week on Minecraft. And I'll be doing a lot of these kind of basic ones, and then some real fancy, more tricky stuff as well, more of the creative programming stuff as well. Make sure you check out my channel for everything else that I've done, and I'll see you next time.